Hey guys, welcome to Aphrodite's Magic Tarot. My name is Aphrodite. You can visit my website www.aphroditeMagicTarot.com, and the card for coming into focus for the month of October for you guys is the Magician. So I see here that I'm actually getting a lot more male followers. So I'm going to just kind of go with the energies that go. And if you hear me say he or she, just know that they're interchangeable. This is a very general video. So make sure that if you have questions or if some of the information did kind of hit home and you want to know more about it, that you send me an email to the link is down below to my email address. It's AphroditeMagicTarot@gmail.com. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to shuffle these cards, and sorry it took me a little bit while to get back to you guys. I went to a festival in Austin here called Austin City Limits, and I saw a bunch of artists. I've been looking forward to it for a while now, so I was really happy I was able to go with my little sister. My little sister is still in college. She's a lot younger than me though, but me and her just took time and we just went out there together and we had fun. And I was out there and like I visited this tent at Bumble, and they were like, okay, well you gotta download Bumble. And so I downloaded it, and like within like 2 seconds I already had like 236 options to choose from to go on a date. Like most of them said like that they like me and stuff, but then I found out there was like Facebook dating, and I was like, what is going on? Am I behind? But then again, also just got Venmo like not too long ago, so that's probably why I'm just now getting on YouTube. You know, I've been doing tarot for a little bit. So let's get started with your video for the sign of Libra for 2019. All right, so I'm gonna ask God, the universe, help me to give you guys the best message. So I see here that someone is very excited over a passionate new start that you're trying to conquer, maybe with online dating or maybe with a new offer to date someone new. The offer is currently pretty small right now, but you're gonna see that one of them is actually the lucky one. It appears that recently you were disappointed over a water sign where you experienced a bit of defeat. You gave this person some money when they were in hard times, but they ended up kind of just being like a guy that was just interested in sex matters. And I see here that you know, there's a situation where you feel like you can't move on, but the truth is that you can move on. No one is stuck in any situation. You know, people get married, but they also get divorced like all the time. So the best thing to do when people argue is to just take a time to relax. And you know, especially if you're pregnant. If somebody's pregnant, this lady should not be worried or frustrated. She needs to be focused on her child. She needs to be focused on her garden. She needs to be focused on her empire. She does not need to be worried about any Page of Wands situations. So what that led to was either a Scorpio, some sort of situation ended with a Scorpio, or someone died, or maybe somebody decided to maybe end the pregnancy. I'm sorry to say that. But right now, this person is contemplating an action that they're not sure what to do. And they feel like recently they walked out in a pretty bleak situation, but at least they had one partner in crime with them. That they weren't going into that church because they didn't like what was in the church, but at least they had someone with them on this journey. But it ended up being okay because you know, this situation that happened was probably for the best at the end of the day, because this is going to lead you to a situation. You're going to walk into the life of someone that's an earth sign that's actually a much better catch for you. And so you can just kind of forget about this guy over here. You know, this guy right here actually has kind of an empty cup anyway, so he wasn't really even expressing that many emotions. But this guy over here, he's gonna treat you to dinner, he's gonna treat you to drinks. Maybe this person is you. Maybe you're treating yourself to dinner and drinks after, you know, maybe some situation with some diva queen didn't work out because, you know, maybe you were dealing with a female Scorpio, or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio male that got a girl pregnant. Advice for Libra. So I see here that somebody was fighting to be the winner, to be the top of the game here. There was recently an air sign that possibly cut things off with a Gemini, even though this Gemini was actually expressing their deep felt emotions over this person. This person decided to say, you know what, maybe we can just be friends because I love you more than what the situation is. Maybe this person had two people juggling, and one of them was close and one of them was far, and it was just like the obvious choice. And so, like a fool, there's actually going to be an emperor coming in now to the situation. So what I see here is that perhaps there's going to be a new start with an emperor of some sort, or maybe somebody that's older, maybe these two other guys, maybe these three other, I don't know how many guys you're dealing with, but or women you're dealing with, but it does feel like this is a reading for a girl. And you know, because I see several guys in here, or maybe you're a guy that's dealing with multiple guys, but you're gonna see that there's going to be somebody that's going to come in, it's kind of going to sweep you off your feet, and you're not even going to know what hit you. It's going to be like, what? A new start with this guy? So right now is the time to wait and see. You're not really sure what's going to happen, but it looks like you're going to be walking to calmer waters once you get your craft together. Okay, so I see what happened here. So definitely a situation ended with a water sign of some sort. You're waiting to see what was going to happen. It turns out the person went for a third-party situation instead of you. This person is starting a new start with someone else. You thought that they're going to come back, but it turns out that they're not. They're going to go with the pregnant chick because they're responsible. And so you were offering your love, but all you got an offer was for maybe some sex. And so that guy is now bonded with that other girl over a situation, even though he doesn't necessarily want to be there. So that's what I'm going to call this video. The guy got someone pregnant, and now you're dating some really good men. Or really good women, because this could also go the other way. You could also be a guy that's dating all these women that want to treat you to a good life.